Vision. 700,000 Americans get LASIK surgery each year, but not everyone ends up seeing clearly. Lisa Stark has this exclusive. Good morning.
Good morning, Robin. Well, the American Academy of Ophthalmology reports that 9 out of 10 patients achieve 20/20 vision from LASIK. But 20/20 doesn't always mean perfect vision. One of the regulators who was key in getting LASIK approved is now having second thoughts after hearing from patients who say the procedure ruined their lives. We sat down with him for his first ever television interview.
What if you could see the world crystal clear? That's the promise of LASIK. But talk to those who've had the procedure and the picture gets fuzzier. On one side, all the thrilled patients who say the surgery, which uses a laser to reshape the cornea and improve vision, has changed their lives.
I had it when I was 37. I wish I would have done it before.
But then there are a number of patients who say they now suffer from starburst, double vision, night blindness.
I was not a success because I had dry eye and halos and starbursts and everything else. That's not a success.
Abby Ellen reported her problems to her doctor.
She said, it will go away, it will go away. That was really pretty much it. It will go away. Well, it didn't go away.
Now the man who headed the branch that reviewed all LASIK applications in the mid-1990s remembers the agency was focused on eyesight improvement, not subjective side effects that were hard to quantify and appeared to be temporary.
I wouldn't say it was poo-pooed so much. It was just sort of shoved aside as a kind of, well, we don't want to pay that. We don't know what to do with that data.
Morris Waxler retired from the FDA a decade ago. But in the past year, angry and upset patients tracked him down to tell their stories.
You are re-looking at the LASIK issue.
Correct.
Why are you re-looking at this issue?
One of the patients asked me, don't you feel bad about it? And I said, I did the best I could with the folks that were all around us. But in hindsight, it wasn't good enough. It wasn't good enough.
Waxler now believes the FDA messed up in not requiring tougher standards for LASIK, fewer adverse effects.
It's right there in the record. The agency, the refractive surgeons, people know that these problems occur.
In a statement, the FDA said it considers LASIK lasers to be reasonably safe and effective when used as intended. But the agency is launching a major 2-year study to take a closer look at the side effects. And the FDA disagreed with Waxler's claim that they ignored problems with LASIK when it was approved.
Most patients are very satisfied, very happy.
Dr. Penny Asbell is a LASIK pioneer. She says studies show 95% of LASIK patients are satisfied with the results. But she says not everyone is a good candidate.
Sometimes I think instead of asking the question how many laser procedures you have done, you'd actually ask the doctor how many have you turned away.
Waxler, who's become a hero to LASIK critics, has his own advice.
What would you say to someone thinking about doing this surgery?
Read everything you can. There's no urgency to do it. So make sure you understand what the worst that's going to happen to your eyes, and you can live with the worst.
Now, Waxler believes the FDA should put even more pressure on LASIK manufacturers to make sure that patients get clear and complete information about possible side effects. And everyone we talk to, Robin, says patients should go in with their eyes wide open, if you will,
right.
Ask a lot of questions. And if you're with a doctor who's giving you the hard sell, run away, go to someone else.
So who should not get this procedure?
Well, the hard part is there's no definitive answers about who should or shouldn't get it, but there are some rules of thumb. For example, if you have a thin cornea, if you have a large pupil, if you have dry eyes, things like that should give you pause if you're thinking about LASIK.
Well, thank you for that vital information. Good to have you in the studio with us,
Nice to be
Lisa.
here.
Appreciate it. You can get more on our website at abcnews.com. We'll be back.